the place up. Jury on Windex. Now black on black again. I might go to trim. I may be too much bread to get. I've been stretching up. Ain't no catching up. I don't read blessing us. I'm on the 10 and I
Sorry I missed your call earlier. Had to finalize a few things before I joined you at the Jordan K54. I know you've been putting in work these days. So, let's try the visualization exercise we talked about last week. It'll help you figure out the kind of player you want to be and choose the role you'll want to evolve into. So clear your head with a breath or two. Then picture yourself on a court. Now imagine 3 players. A guard, a wing, and a big. Let's dive into the role of a guard, like AI. Playing as someone like Iverson will give you a taste of what the role is made of. Quickness, control, and action. Next, I want you to think of a wing. For example, Vince Carter. Playing on the wing gives you the opportunity to slash to the rim and finish with authority. Lastly, let's focus on the big. Lots of greats here, including Shaquille O'Neal. If you want to dominate the paint, look no further than this role. Obviously, you can impact the game in a lot of ways. Before you choose, though, visualize how you'd perform in each of these positions in a quick game. You ready? Go.
in the truck. Know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual.
You got a little tape.
And your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me that's typical. I wanted it physical, a million.
to Court Battles, a world created by the community, where you build your squad, define the rules in your custom court, and compete against others to earn hype and rewards along your quest in becoming the one. Race against time to take over as many courts as possible, each presenting a unique challenge every game. But while you're taking on opponents around the world with your attacking squad, you'll need to defend your one court with your home squad using different rule sets, lineup restrictions, and strategies to keep it from being taken. As you attack and defend, you'll unlock rewards to power up your squad, customize your one court, and make it even harder to take over. Balance everything just right, and you'll reach icon status in the world of Court Battles.
You're on the island now.
It's easy. It's like taking candy from a baby. It's nothing.
You're all right. Lock in, make left.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Let's go, defense.
Ooh, nice pass.
It's barbecue chicken time, baby.
Hey, check up. Let's go. I got this clown. Let's go. That's me. I got balls.
Let's go, boy. Catch me out.
Get your man.
I got him.
Uh-oh, here comes Santa Claus giving me a gift.
Shut up, shut up.
Tighten up. Get on.
Hands off, get the board.
That's your board. That's your board. Good rebound.
I got ball.
Go on, push. Take mine. That won't hit me again.
That's me, that's me.
Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
We got defense, no shot. We got a deal, guys.
That's a bucket. That's a bucket. Come on.
Yeah, I got ball. Deal, guys.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Big shot, big shot.
Good shot, baby.
Yeah, that's me. I got ball.
Everybody pick up, everybody pick up. DM.
Good bucket, baby. Good bucket. Good bucket.
Everybody get back, get back, get back, get back, get back.
That's all we need all day. Shot, boy.
Yeah, right now.
count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up.
What's going on, guys? For Complex News, I'm Speedy Mormon. The best of the best in high school hoops will be competing tomorrow at the Jordan K54 in Paris. Players will be looking to prove themselves at this global event and bring their game to the next level. This showcase game also includes two of the biggest NBA stars who will handpick their squads from among these top players. Obviously, this is an event you don't want to miss, and there could be a legend in the making within this group of elite high school bowlers. For Complex News, I'm Speedy Mormon.
This Jordan K54 special event is your chance to shine against the toughest players you've ever faced, including the top high school ballers and even some NBA pros. Son, this is your moment. Show them you belong on that court.
Basketball is quickly becoming a global game, and one region that's experiencing huge growth is Southeast Asia, where a certain player fresh out of high school has begun to make a name for themselves on the streets.
The baller was going crazy from everywhere.
Whole other level.
He performed head and shoulders above all the rest. This one is the one out of this world.
All eyes remain on the streetball courts of Southeast Asia, where a player being referred to as the one has begun to show fans how nice his game is.
The one, he is out there doing his thing.
The one was on fire last night. Ridiculous. How is the one doing this?
The player known as the One has been making waves in the streetball courts of Southeast Asia and is making quite a name for himself. Tomorrow, the One and his squad head to the tenement court in Taguig, Philippines, where he will take on some pretty tough competition. If the One lives up to the expectations, he'll likely return home with a vote of self-confidence and a bright future ahead.
Here from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you always need to bring your best in terms of dress wear.
Ooh, Ed, I got the really good stuff on today. I spent a lot of money in the stores, probably more than I should have. But you know what? Let's focus on the game.
The credit card bill is on its way. So is the start of this one. It's James. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Westbrook into the front court. Down just a couple. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Russell Westbrook. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Goes. Two for 2. To James. Caldwell Pope. Lonzo Ball. And that's rebounded by the Thunder. Westbrook across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Shot from the lane won't go. To Schroeder. Shot from in close, no good. To James. Rises for the slam.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To George. Fires the 3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jay, without question, one of the biggest moments of the NBA offseason. Paul George, he chooses the Thunder. He stays in OKC.
And how about what Paul George said? He said, it's a perfect opportunity to submit myself and bring a championship where it has never been brought. And I think him and Russ work well off each other. Playoff P wants to be Playoff P all the time. Who better to bring that out of you than the Beast Brothers?
Rejected.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Schroeder. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Ball with the basketball. Up by 3. Caldwell Pope. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Paul George missed his first. That one goes.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Caldwell Pope against Schroeder. Ball. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Beasley. To James. And scores. Strong take.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Westbrook. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Slams it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
The drive by Westbrook, but a shot stays out.
Woo! I like that in
basketball. Down 5. Adams to George. Has a look. George with a shot, no good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Ball. That one off the mark. It's no good. But to leave that wide open, defense has to communicate. Jay, if you're Russell Westbrook, how do you take on the responsibility of getting them over the hump?
You have to own it, Ed. And that starts with owning the fact that, yes, you were the first player in the history of the game to average a triple-double back-to-back years. And he has to make sure that he's surrounded and allowing the players he's surrounded with to help him get to the next level. I get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook to Paul George. Oh, it's...
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for L.A., number 9, Rajon Rondo.
The shot rejected by James. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. It's James controlling the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Ingram matched up with Patrick Patterson. To Caldwell Pope. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. James guarded by Patterson. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
The assist from number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
The rebound belongs to Oklahoma City. Westbrook into the front court. Down 3. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. LBJ. Jay, last year the Lakers 35 and 47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
Westbrook into the front court. They trail by 1. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
JaVale McGee to James. And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
The pass set it all up. We've seen Paul George's game evolve in recent years. Mixed results, Jay. How does he get back to being that elite two-way guy?
I think he needs to find a way to be aggressive. Let me bring you in and tell you what he dealt with this past year. When you're a guy who's used to having the ball in your hands, you can make more mistakes because you have more possessions. Then all of a sudden, when you play with a ball-dominant guard like Russell Westbrook, you don't have the ball as much, which means you try to make more out of less opportunity that you have. You force the action way more. Look for Paul George to be way more assertive in this game and find his rhythm by having the ball in his hands.
Rondo. Deep two there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And this will get out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Across the timeline comes James. Down 4. Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
JaVale McGee. Thunder have it. Turned it.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
And counted at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Schroeder. Count the bucket for 2.
When I think about the biggest international names in the game today, Dennis Schroeder's name probably isn't the first that comes to mind. But did you know that he's one of only 3 players to ever play in the league from Germany? Detlef Schrempf, Dirk Nowitzki, and Dennis Schroeder. He is a blur with the basketball, and he will be the first or second option offensively down the court each and every possession.
JaVale McGee to Ball. Caldwell Pope picked up by Adams. To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. To James. Caldwell Pope. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder. 2 of 4 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Ball. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Westbrook. And throws it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
The pass taken away. Ball. Has a chance. Shot by McGee, no good. Westbrook across the timeline. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Schroeder to George. From the painted area, won't go down. Ball with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Caldwell Pope. To Kyle Kuzma. Short jumper off the mark. Goes reverse to lay it in. That's it for the first half. Thunder with the lead.